Are civil servants' parents unable to educate her? Yuan Bingyan was reported for tax evasion and is rumored to be a repeat offender. Family education plays a vital role in a person's growth. Parents are their children's first teachers. Their knowledge and vision can not only affect their children's growth, but also create better educational resources and growth environment for their children. However, not all parents are able to educate their children appropriately. Just like the case of Yuan Bingyan, although her parents are civil servants and have given her good education and development opportunities, she has been criticized for tax evasion issues. Yuan Bingyan has made a name for herself in the entertainment industry with her outstanding looks and outstanding acting skills. She grew up in a privileged family and received careful training from her parents. She was admitted to the first-class acting department of Shanghai Theatre Academy and began to act in film and television dramas while in college. Her talent and hard work won her a large number of fans and good resources, and her career was booming. However, just when everyone was looking forward to her future, she was notified by the tax department for suspected tax evasion. After many reminders and warnings, she still showed no intention of repenting and was eventually fined 2.9738 million yuan. Some fans believe that the fine is not large and she should not be banned. However, it is understood that this is not the first time Yuan Bingyan has engaged in tax evasion, and previous cases were only resolved privately. The reason why she was publicly notified this time was because she refused to change despite repeated admonitions. Although there are still people defending her, many brands have begun to delete information related to her, and her personal social accounts have also been banned. It can be said that her career future has been cast into doubt. All this highlights the failure of family education. Although Yuan Bingyan's parents are civil servants, they seem to have not fulfilled their responsibilities in educating their children. Parental education has a profound impact on children's words, deeds, thoughts and morals. The problems Yuan Bingyan faced were not just her personal mistakes, but also the mistakes of her family's education. Although children from civil servant families are not lacking in material and resources, if guidance and supervision are neglected in their ideological and behavioral education, they can easily go down the wrong path. Yuan Bingyan's case also shows that even when parents are busy with their careers, they should also play a role in timely correction and guidance. Students' ability to self-discipline is limited, and parents' education plays a decisive role. However, Yuan Bingyan herself also bears some responsibility for her mistakes. As an adult, she should realize that her behavior was wrong and should correct it. Even though society is full of temptations, only by being down to earth and sticking to the bottom line can we achieve long-term development. In my opinion, Yuan Bingyan's case tells us the importance of family education cannot be ignored. No matter what the student's future development goals are, parents need to play the role of correct guidance and supervision. A child will not be right all the time, but some mistakes are unacceptable. Parents should guide students to establish correct views and behaviors, know what to do and what not to do, and the bottom line and principles should be deeply rooted in students' hearts. Only in this way can we help them avoid going down the wrong path. Overall, family education is an important part of everyone's growth. Although parents are students' first teachers, not all parents are able to educate their children well. Yuan Bingyan's case is a warning, reminding us that parents' responsibility is not only to provide materials and resources, but also to guide and supervise their children's behavior to ensure that they follow the right path. Only when parents and students work together can we shape a healthier and more valuable future. Yuan Bingyan was blocked over tax-related issues. His parents were civil servants, and many stars such as Cheng Yi were implicated. In 2023, the entertainment industry ushered in a sensational incident. The 31-year-old actress Yuan Bingyan was exposed due to tax-related issues. Not only was she personally banned, but it also affected many works, including cooperation with well-known actor Cheng Yi. This news instantly shocked countless people. Her image as the sweet leader collapsed instantly, triggering widespread social discussion. Although the amount of tax-related issues is not high, only more than 1 million, and less than 3 million including fines, the seriousness of the problem cannot be ignored. According to reports, Yuan Bingyan has evaded paying huge taxes in the past few years. Despite the strict measures taken by the relevant authorities, she failed to pay the back taxes within the stipulated time, which led to the problem coming to light. This incident caused an uproar in the entertainment industry, with countless netizens expressing disappointment and anger. Yuan Bingyan's name has been deleted from major film and television dramas, advertising contracts have been terminated, and many of her co-stars such as actor Cheng Yi have also been affected. This was a heavy blow to her fans and viewers, and also raised questions about the ethics and integrity of the entertainment industry. Yuan Bingyan's tax-related issues triggered people's deep reflection on family education and moral concepts. Her parents were both civil servants, and their family background attracted widespread attention. As public officials, they should be well aware that paying taxes with integrity is the obligation of every citizen. However, the exposure of tax-related issues seems to indicate a lack of family education and a lack of moral concepts. In this incident, Yuan Bingyan, as a public figure, failed to set an example and set a good social example. Her behavior not only harmed social fairness and justice, but also conveyed wrong values to the majority of young people. This is undoubtedly a wake-up call to the entire entertainment industry and should attract the attention of relevant departments. The lessons of the Yuan Bingyan incident are not limited to her personally, but also involve the entire entertainment industry and public figures. First of all, Yuan Bingyan's family should deeply reflect on the issue of family education. As civil servants, they should be well aware of the importance of moral education and family education. In their future work in life, they should strengthen the moral education of their children, establish correct values, and prevent similar incidents from happening again. At the same time, many works such as actor钟Hanlian, who collaborates with Yuan Bingyan, have been affected, and they also need to take countermeasures. Although they were not directly involved in this incident, they were indirectly affected by their cooperation with Yuan Bingyan. They should pay close attention to the development of the situation, actively communicate with relevant parties, formulate response strategies, and minimize negative impacts. The entire entertainment industry also needs to take a warning. As public figures, artists receive widespread attention for their words and deeds. They should strengthen their moral cultivation and legal awareness and establish a good social image. At the same time, employees in the entertainment industry should also strengthen industry self-discipline and jointly maintain the healthy development of the industry. Yuan Bingyan's tax-related issue is not just a piece of news in the entertainment industry, it has become a thought-provoking event that has brought us a lot of reflection. This incident reminds us to attach importance to moral education and family education, and jointly create a clean and upright social environment. The entertainment industry and public figures should take this as a lesson, strive to improve moral standards, safeguard social fairness and justice, and set a correct example for the younger generation. This is a goal that each of us should strive for. Cheng Yi can save South Wind Knows My Will? It was a big hit, but netizens gave up on it for the same reason. Not long ago, a much-anticipated TV series South Wind Knows My Will was finally launched, co-starring Cheng Yi and Zhang Yuxi. Although the show was filmed 3 years ago, it has not been released until this year, when it was censored and presented to the audience. For this drama, I also joined the ranks of the audience, and I am really curious about its performance. However, after watching 7 episodes, I decided to give up watching it because the plot was just too outrageous. The South Wind Knows My Will is a TV series adapted from the novel of the same name. It tells the story of a young man named Fu Yunshen, played by Cheng Yi, who is searching for natural medicines and meets Zhu Jiayu, played by Zhang Yuxi, who goes to an underdeveloped area for medical research. The relationship between the two develops from misunderstanding to experiencing life and death. However, the plot is too cliché in my opinion and doesn't seem to have much new ideas. Perhaps this is related to the choice of subject matter of the novel and the time when the TV series was filmed, making it seem a bit outdated now. Recently, I can't help but lament that 9 of the recently launched TV series are adapted from novels, and most of them have been suppressed for 2 or 3 years. However, the TV drama industry is evolving at a rapid pace, with more sophisticated storylines and productions, so the evaluation of these suppressed series may not be fair. If South Wind Knows My Will had been released a few years ago, would there have been different reviews? I think it's unlikely because the show itself has some serious problems. The logic of the play is confusing. For example, when the male protagonist met the female protagonist at the airport, he was unwilling to help her share her luggage. This kind of cliché plot allows people to guess the next development at a glance, and seems to have no originality. What is even more unacceptable is that the guide got lost while searching for medicinal materials in the mountains, but the male and female protagonists did not panic at all, and instead started a drama of Cuckoo giving out sweets. The irrationality of this plot twist left the audience scratching their heads. The male and female protagonists have different uses for the medicinal materials they are looking for. The male protagonist wants to use them for scientific research, while the female protagonist hopes to use them to treat children. This plot setting lacks logic and makes it impossible to understand the protagonist's motivations and decisions, thereby destroying the credibility of the entire story. In addition to plot problems, there are also some problems with the actor's performance. Cheng Yi plays the male protagonist in the play. Although he performs well in some plots, he feels overly exaggerated in other plots, causing his acting skills to appear a bit greasy. In contrast, Zhang Yuxi's performance is relatively smooth, but her role in the play is relatively light, so her acting skills are not too outstanding. The TV series The Southern Wind Knows What I Want had some problems in the plot and actor's performance, which disappointed the audience. It is hoped that as the series develops further, more surprises and improvements can be brought to attract more viewers' attention. However, for now, it seems there is still a long way to go.